Hey House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. We're going to show you a really exciting property today, but before we do so, I just want to let you know we really appreciate your viewership out there on YouTube, and we've gotten a lot of just the views from all over the place. We appreciate you guys watching. We are launching a new channel called CSF Deals on YouTube. Now the CSF Deals channel is going to be more of an information resource, allowing you to learn how to use the site better, and the testimonials from our successful clients who have bought great deals right here at ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. So make sure you check out CSF Deals. You're already going to get an information source on that in your email, so make sure you tune into that site as well. With that, we're standing in front of 3 North Dartmouth Street. Now this home is in the Security Widefield area. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car home with over 1,800 square foot of living space. This home is going for only $86,000. HUD is giving this thing away, guys, because the neighborhood comfortably supports 145 to 150 all day long, and here we are looking at it at only 86 grand. It needs a good amount of work, so investors take note, and you first-time home buyers out there are looking for a stellar deal to fix up and live in, you can't go wrong with this property. Again, come on in, let's see it. So we're inside the main living room area of the Dartmouth property. As you can see here, the home features hardwood floors pretty much throughout this main level. Now the hardwoods are a little bit rough, so that leaves us 2 options. We can go ahead and sand these down and refinish them, or we can just go over them with carpet. The choice is completely yours. Carpet's going to be a little less expensive, however hardwoods tend to sell better, so it really depends on your preference. For me, I'm probably just going to carpet over this because it is a little easier and faster. Now, throughout the home, it's a little dated. It needs the usual stuff. It needs windows, it needs paint, it needs all that stuff. But you got to keep in mind, at $86,000 with a 145 value, we're sitting on $60,000 worth of equity as you turn the key. So you can afford to put some money into this. And don't forget about the FHA 203K program, which we can discuss in great detail when you call. They'll allow you to finance in the repairs, so you don't have to worry about coming out of pocket for those sort of things. So here we are on the main level. We continue back here, and some of this remodel has already been squared away. I mean, just check out this kitchen. Brand new cabinets. The countertops are pretty nice. It's got a nice newer sink and fixtures. This is the one area you don't have to spend much, if any at all. The only change I'm probably going to make is they use the downscale linoleum down here, which isn't just dirty. It's kind of scuffed and messed up. So we'll probably either redo this in tile, as we usually do on our flips, or if you want to go cheap, you can put a little more linoleum down in that area. We continue back in here into the dining room, which is nice because it's bright and it's open. I'm not sure if you can tell from the exterior shot before we came in, but this home was almost completely brick on the outside. That's huge because you don't have a siding repair budget. This brick will literally hold up for 100 years without needing anything at all, except maybe an occasional power washing. So you don't have to worry about siding so much as just keeping it maintained, which takes very little. This window would go. But I like the fact that it is such a nice window opening, because with brick you can't reconfigure the windows. Obviously you'd have to cut through brick to do that, and that would be a pretty major expense. Here's your first bathroom. As you can see here, they did a tile floor, which is okay. I don't care for the grout lines. The tile surround will definitely have to go. Pedestal sink's okay, but we'd probably resurface that tub into a more modern color, and then go ahead and resurface do the tile surround again, because that's where the majority of the work needs to go on that. So it's a basic bathroom remodel. It needs all the typical stuff. With this amount of equity, guys, you just can't go wrong. We continue back here. And as you can see, this is bedroom number 1. This was obviously the boys' room. They have a sports theme here. So we're going to rip that off. We're going to paint this thing. And then again, depending on what your plan is for the hardwoods, you may either carpet back over here, or you may be looking at repolishing these hardwood floors. Choice is yours. Again, for me, it's carpet. It's just faster. It's a little less expensive, and it gets the job done quicker. So this would be unofficially the master bedroom, if you will. What I love about ranchers is they tend to have large windows, right? You've got a lot of window space here. This is very bright, very open, nice high ceilings in here. You don't feel like you're in a cave. And what does this room actually need? Well, not much. Paint the walls, refinish the floors, do something about that door because it's kind of old, replace the window, and you got yourself basically a brand new room. So not a lot to do in the upstairs in general. I think you'll find a little bit more work in the basement. We're going to go take a look at that now. Come along. Heading downstairs into the basement of the Dartmouth property, as we walk in here, now we've got a room off to the side. This is going to be really hard to see on camera, guys, because there is no lighting. However, This is sort of the den family room area. And I don't know if you can see it off to the back there, but there's a full hearth and fireplace made completely of brick over there. So what this room is going to need is a ton of lighting, but very little actual work. Beyond painting the walls here, right, and then adding in the necessary lighting so it doesn't feel quite as cave-like, it has a light, but I can tell you right now it's an insufficient amount of light for this room. So we definitely want to add some can lighting to that room, but I really think it's going to be nice, a great living space for you and your family. We continue back here to find one of the lower bedrooms. Not a lot to speak of in here. Carpet, paint, window, closet doors. Bada bing, you're in business. That's going to be the end of this room. So this should go pretty fast. Needs some minor work, but definitely well worth it. And finally, we go to the other bedroom before we see the lower bath. For some reason, they opted for a blue carpet down here. So when we're carpeting the rest of this, we're going to make it all match. It'll be one carpet color throughout. And with that, we'll also paint the walls. So it's all one nice base coat. Again, just a minor amount of work in this bedroom. Replace the closet doors here, and that room will be wrapped up as well. Finally, we have the bathroom downstairs. And the bathroom features the same tile as upstairs. I didn't care for up there either. So we replaced that out, do some painting, swap out the tile surround in here. And as you can see, just a very basic remodel to be accomplished on this bathroom. So we're going to go check out the backyard of Dartmouth property. We'll wrap this thing up and get you guys on your way. Come along. We're out back at 3 North Dartmouth. I want you to see the backyard here, just kind of get a feel for the whole setting. As you can see, it's a pretty decent sized backyard. Chain link fence on the outside, so you might replace that with a privacy fence if you need a taller fence. But in general, this is how a lot of this neighborhood is, just a lot of chain link fences. You got mature landscaping because the house was built in the 60s and this tree was probably planted. But take a look at the back of the house. I told you most of it is brick. Well, this is the small section of it that's siding, and this siding is not in bad shape at all. You definitely use a paint job, but once you paint that and modernize it up, that's going to be good to go. We're going to recap Dartmouth and get you on your way. We're at 3 North Dartmouth in Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80911, basically in the security wide field area. So Fort Carson soldiers, pay attention because we're right out your backyard. Now this home features 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 1-car attached garage, over 1,800 square foot of living space, and it's on sale right now for $86,000. Now guys, I flipped a property in this neighborhood, identical floor plan, just about identical square footage, about last summer for $150,000, which means you're looking at a property with $60,000 to $65,000 worth of equity from the day you get started. Yes, it needs work, but if you're looking for a deal, and that's why you're here, this is where you're going to find it. So you want to check it out? Give me a call. The number is 719-649-2500. And don't forget to register online at ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. We are the leading resource for finding foreclosure deals in and around the Colorado Springs area. When you call, you got to ask about our guarantee, guys, and I'm going to tell you about it today. But basically, it means that when you buy a house with the Colorado Springs Foreclosure Deals team, we will guarantee you no less than $10,000 worth of equity, or we will pay you $500 cash. That's a guarantee we put in writing, and when you sign up with us to become a buyer, that's the guarantee you're going to get. So you can't lose. You either make $500 because you don't get the equity, or you have $10,000 plus worth of equity out of the gate. On this one, it's over $65,000 worth of equity. Call me, register online, but keep tuning in. We appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.